Do you have conviction, or have you been convicted? Do you feel called up or called out? There's a big distinction here, and I hope you'll hang with me as I talk through this. I'm going to be fairly quick. Now, the difference between being called up and being called out is the distinction between conviction as a calling up and conviction as a condemnation, as though you can never change. So really think about that. Do you feel called up to do more, to do better? Or do you feel called out like you can never change? See, if you look at God's conviction, and you have to be convicted and have conviction to step forward in your life, it comes from love, not loathing. See, to be convicted comes from loathing. I don't like who you are. I don't think you can ever change. You know, conviction from the point of view of God is you feel like you can do better. You're better than that. Not as an identity, but I know there's more in you. Let's adjust. Let's keep going. You feel correction, but you also feel this invitation. And it's very clear, it's clean, it's firm, and it's full of hope. It's an idea of, let's fix this together, we can do this. Whereas to be convicted is condemnation. It's a calling out. It comes from shame, not truth. It's like an accuser saying, you always do this. What's wrong with you? So it feels like exposure, attack, and isolation. So the trigger behind that is you'll never change. It's who you are at your core. To be a convict, in the sense that man uses it, is to be convicted in such a way that you can never change. You'll carry that title with you for the rest of your life. Whereas conviction is a power to do more. It's a drive to do more and be better. So how can you tell the difference? God convicts to restore. Man condemns to shatter. So you want to ask this question, does this leave me with hope or humiliation? Because one draws you closer and the other drives you away. So when you get into that spiritual hijack, the word convict was stolen, and used in such a way that to be a convict or to be convicted started to mean something ugly. The truth came out and you were convicted versus having conviction. See, conviction is supposed to be a mirror, not a sentence. So you don't get condemned, you get called to rise. It's not a prison, it's an invitation. So if it's not pulling you up in love, it's not God. So check the source before you call it truth. So when it comes to conviction, I hope that you'll have a ton of it in your life. That you'll do more, that you'll go out and have conviction to do better in your life and accomplish the things that you want to accomplish, rather than being convicted as an identity. So go make it a giant day. Hopefully that distinction landed. I love you, and we'll see you in the next video.